still nobody I want to recruit here. Waiting on those level 3s, but because of all those deeds that we got last time, we can finally fully upgrade the stagecoach.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities. We can use this.
So, welcome back to Comic Play's Darkest Dungeon. I am Lord Comic Foil, and yeah, this is going to help because I'm holding out for those level 3 heroes before I fill in these 2 spots. We got some more level ups last time. I'm trying to decide between taking one of these intermediate missions. Like, there's another tough ring that I can get. Or doing a really stupid low-level mission. I think I'm gonna do a stupid low-level mission with a really bad team comp. Yeah, that is what I'm gonna do. Oh, this is so dumb. Yeah, alright. We are going to go on this long mission in the Weald with 2 jesters, a grave robber, and a plague doctor. And we need to decide the best way to make that actually work in any kind of way. So to give this even a chance of working, I am going to take these guys to the guild. Green, we're gonna need your pickaxe. Yeah, because you need a pick to the face. That's the only thing you can do from the front rank. We're gonna do pick to the face, and we're gonna upgrade it all the way, and we're gonna make sure that you know it. So let's drop Shadow Fade. You don't need that, and take pick to the face. Everybody else should have just about everything they need, but just in case, I'm also going to teach Tactic Incision. I'm not going to equip it yet. Yes, I am. Let's take off Emboldening Vapors and turn on Incision. And I feel like as long as I'm sending you on, like, a stupid nearly suicide mission, I might as well increase your weapons and armor. Because I care a lot about Tactic. Tactic's my only Plague Doctor. I care about Green because I only have 2 Grave Robbers. And I care about Vecron and Shadow Dancer because I'm going to need Jesters sooner rather than later. So we'll get some trinkets, and then we'll head out. Packing some food for a long trip. Packing some blood, because I know how 2 of you guys like your blood. Packing some torches. Want to stay in the light. Get some extra shovels in there. Let's think. We're in the Weald, so there's some guys who cause blight. We'll take those extra blight thingies. Alright, let's give this a try. Good, the Fanatic did not show up. I was a little bit afraid of that. Do not feel like fighting the Fanatic, even though I have 2 people with the Crimson Curse. I still just want that to not happen. See, it's my hope that by taking a long mission like this, I can get these last 4 characters past the level 3 threshold, but it does mean we need to explore every room, every nook and cranny for room battles. Pick to the face is a good move. It's just, this isn't exactly taking good advantage of Green's full moveset if all I'm going to have is the pick. Oh, I can use Toxin Trickery while I'm up here, though. That's cool. The other nice thing is that pick to the face ignores protection, so that's something. That's pretty good. Okay, and Shadow Dancer's Dirk Stab I can also use while in the front rank. So that's something to keep in mind. Your Plague Grenades and stuff aren't going to do a lot to these guys. They have pretty good blade. Oh my god, I put poison on a mushroom. Didn't think that was going to happen today. Okay, alright. Well, I do have a trinket on Tactic that increases their chance of causing blight by 40%. So that made a big difference. It really did. I'm actually wishing that I brought more food, because I'm going to want to use a lot of food to heal these guys after battles. None of you guys are really healy dudes, are you? I guess not. Yes, that's 5 damage. We can kill you just like that. Alright, good. Very, very good. I wish Toxin Trickery also healed. Even if it was just a little bit, I wish it also healed. Alright, and you got a Craving now. So we'll keep that in mind. You're as good as dead. We'll play an inspiring tune to lower some stress while we can.
Death by inches.
Very good. A little bit of gold, a little bit of crests. That's fine. Okay, this box is locked. I don't think we're going to be able to get it open. Oh, we did. Okay, good job, Shadow Dancer. We got 2 notes. We're going to get rid of those, I'm sure. Okay, even though we are going for experience points right now, I'm just... There'll be enough battles without me fighting enemies from the courtyard. We don't need that. I am so sick of fighting supplicants and manservants. Alright, battle here. Of course, the torch had to drop below 75 right as I got there. Yeah, let's try and kill you right out. Good job. That's exactly the amount of damage I needed. And now we can use your harvest moves. Double Jester. I don't think I have ever used 2 Jesters on a mission before. Pretty funny. We're going to use some of this blood on Tactic. And... Okay, so you're taking 4 damage. You're going to bleed out. Let's do a little bit of healing. Heal yourself a little bit. I know it's only 1 point, but it's something. Okay. Aw. That's some blood. I didn't want you to be bleeding.
Their formation is broken.
Okay, I can cure that bleeding, though, thanks to Battlefield Medicine. Pretty nice. That's why you bring a Plague Doctor.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Alright, and of course already there's, like, not enough room. Well, that's because we're carrying journal pages. Who carries journal pages around, seriously? Eerie Spiderweb. Nothing in there, not even spiders. Let's have somebody else look into it, somebody who's not going to get as stressed out. Okay. No, there's no blood in there, calm down. We might do our first camping sooner this time. We might not want to save that camp forever like I often do. I wish they did not dodge that, because this is going to be a lot of attacks from a lot of dogs, and they're probably going to cause a lot of rabies. Okay.
As the fiend falls.
Alright. I did still manage to take out 2 of them, because you're about to bleed out. Good dodges there, Tactic.
This is how a life is taken.
And... Good. Good dodges, guys. Good dodges. I'm proud of yous. Alright, and that's a quick kill there. That is not enough blight to kill you right out. So I'm going to do a Dirk Stab to get the kill.
Destroy them all.
Okay, so we have things we can do. There are things we can do with this team. This team isn't useless, it's just very strange. This is an odd boy group. Okay, more torches. And I see your mushroom trap there. Freaking Teemo running through these woods, placing exploding mushrooms. Already Tactic's getting stressed out pretty fast, so... Yeah, maybe after this battle I'll use my first... I'll use my first camp. Because I want to try and keep Tactic from getting afflicted. Alright, can we get some Blight on you guys? Good jobs. And we'll do... Oh, okay. You want to move up there? Fine. Then do a Dirk Stab. That's okay. Oh, we're going to Super Dirk Stab. We're going to do a bunch of crazy Dirk Stabs. You both know Dirk Stab. Oh, this is going to create so many funny things I can do. The funny thing is, if either Shadow Dancer or Vecron dies, I'm not going to know right away which one it was. Alright, and throw a knife there. Good work. Okay, can't carry any more. Get rid of this journal page. Take the citrines. Yeah, because I have Vecron and Shadow Dancer both in purple. So, I can't allow that anymore. Shadow Dancer, purple is kind of a shadowy color, so you can keep that. Vecron, do I want you in green, or this, like, black, or red? I mean, black is even more shadowy. What color is Motor? I forget, is Motor red? Vecron, I'm gonna make you green. I'm gonna make you green for now. Oh, I forgot to check that curio, but that's okay, because I'm gonna come back to it. Alright, and...
Nature herself.
Tactic, I'm gonna have you use the shovel. Let's see what's in this room. Ah! Hate you guys. Don't want to have to deal with you guys, but I'm gonna have to deal with you guys. Alright, so hitting you really hard right there. Throwing some plague grenades back.
Devastating blow.
I'm going for moves that let me hit multiple opponents. Alright. Good. Good, I like that a lot. Are you targeting people who don't have the curse yet? Yes, you are. And you're healing yourself up. Because that's what you do, because you're an annoying mosquito. Mosquitoes do nothing for the environment and nothing for society. They're a parasite that just doesn't live inside people. Alright. Take all that stuff. I have a scouting whistle already. I don't need another scouting whistle. That's fine. But I will throw out the jade because onyxes are more valuable. And okay, so I have 2 citrines. That's actually double the value of this pile of gold, but that gold's going to become more gold. So there. If I use a medicinal herb on that, does that do anything? No, it doesn't. What if I use a antitoxin? No. I just don't really know what to do with the Eldritch Altars. I think if I use holy water, it does something. Okay, but I got rid of one of your negative quirks, Shadow Dancer, so that's cool. Alright. Let's use a camping skill here.
Circle in the dark.
Oh!
Battle may yet be won.
Okay, that actually hurt you because you don't like eating food, Vecron. But that's fine. What can we do about... okay, we're going to use Encourage, because we want to lower Green's stress most of all. And, okay, this removes the disease, but none of you guys have diseases I can remove, just the Crimson Curse. So... yeah, self-medicate, lower your stress a little bit more. And besides that, we'll try and take some buffs. So, like... well, that's going to produce a random supply item. We don't really have buffs, do we? Okay. Every rose has its thorns. And... wound care. And we'll do a pep talk so that you don't get as stressed again, Tactic. Should be pretty good. Let's take a rest. We are not watching out for nighttime ambushes, so we might get ambushed here. It's possible. Let's see.
As the light
Nope.
gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
Nope, we won that coin
Purpose is
flip
made
there.
Clear.
So, okay, now that we have a little bit more room in our inventory, why don't we check this coffin here? Okay, there's nothing in the coffin. Perhaps this contains the blood! I mean, I'm sure there was some blood in there at one point, but it's all pretty dried up and disintegrated now. Okay. Am I able to burn the trees? Is that a thing I can do? I should check that out sometime. I did not see that there, sorry. They put so much, like, undergrowth in the foreground here that it's hard to see that sort of stuff. Alright. So if you can reveal some room battles for me here. No room battle in this one, but there's a good chance that there's a room battle in one of these two rooms, so it's worth going over here anyway. Not gonna deal with that. Not gonna... I'm kind of curious. We use a torch. Nope, okay, the torch doesn't do anything to those. Okay. Oh, slow reflexes. Not good. Waters. Yep, okay. And once again, the torch dipped below 75 right as the battle started. I did know this battle was coming up, though, so I should have done something about that. Okay, let's do a play grenade. Every time I say play grenade, I think of bat grenade. The way they sing it in the Ultimate Showdown song. That's some old internet I really like. I don't know what the exact origins of that song are. I just know it mainly from the animated video. Okay. Do some harvesting on the guys in the middle here. And do it again. So now I can count on you two to die. I can almost count on you to die of blight. But it's not really gonna happen completely, so... Dirk Stab. Ah, that was just not quite enough damage. Oh, I can also have these two Dirk Stab and just switch places here in the middle, because Dirk Stab doesn't take you all the way up to the front, it just moves you forward one space. So, okay. I am going to use the battlefield medicine to heal you and get rid of your bleed. So yeah, Plague Doctors can be used as healers, but they have to be more preventative healers. You can't wait for them to have damage. You gotta get rid of the things that are going to damage them. And that'll save you on some items and stuff. Oh, missed with the Dirk Stab. Okay. We can keep Dirk shuffling. This really is the dumbest party, but I love it. I mean, I can think of way dumber parties. What's the dumbest party I can think of? It would have to be 4 of the same thing. Definitely. Taking 4 of the same thing is pretty dumb. Maybe 4 Man-at-Arms. 4 Man-at-Arms would be pretty dumb. 4 Lepers would be pretty dumb, too, because the ones in the back, like, wouldn't be doing anything. Okay. Oh. And all those rooms are empty, but that's okay. We'll explore it anyway. Alright. Not the cleanest profession, but we'll take a look. We got some blight. That's alright, we'll use an antitoxin. Okay, more eggs. We don't want the eggs. Vecron, we're gonna give you some blood. Actually. Yeah, exploring these rooms just for the halibut. Okay. Couple stuff. I do want that portrait. So let's eat the food. And use the torch and take the portrait. Okay. Yeah, I didn't actually need to eat that food. Disarm the mushrooms, whatever that means. Do you just, like, safely pick them and put them to the side? I think you more just gotta, like, walk around them, bro. How does, like, I get in a tomb and something like that there's, like, hallways, so you have to go down a specific path so it's easier to run into a trap. But this is, like, a forest. Then again, people place traps in forests all the time. I guess just, like, in most of the area, the trees are so close together and thick that you can't really pass through them.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
So, you know, you're kind of stuck to these small paths with limited ranges of movement. Okay, 5 rooms left. One of them is definitely a room battle. The other 4 we don't know. So maximum 5 more room battles. Minimum 1 more room battle.
Gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, we're not going to be able to camp again because we won't really have enough food, will we? So I might just throw out this firewood. I also learned you can do something... There's some item, I don't remember what item it is, but like crates or something like that, if you use a shovel to smash them up, I think there's like a chance of getting firewood. Have you heard of that? I was looking at the wikis, and I wasn't even like searching for that in particular. I just like heard that, and it kind of blew my mind. That's amazing. All right, jerk stab.
Be gone, fiend.
Nice. All right, first round kill of all the spiders. Yeah, sorry, you stupid spider guys. Run back to Sony.
These nightmarish creatures.
Is anybody else like really, really heartbroken over the whole Spider-Man MCU thing? Yes, lots of people are, but it does make me really sad. Yeah, okay, I guess let's talk about the whole Spider-Man thing, because I talk about the MCU a lot, so I figure you guys might be interested to know. This whole, like, hashtag boycott Sony thing, Sony kind of sucks sometimes. They do a lot of crappy stuff, but this is not one of the crappy things they're doing. Ooh, stay away from that. This is not the party that I want to fight the Shambler with. This is Disney's fault. So... And I'm not an expert in what's happening. I don't read too closely, but mainly... Okay, they're renegotiating, and supposedly, officially, Sony is walking away with its movie license of Spider-Man. Because even though Marvel owns Spider-Man, they don't have the movie rights to Spider-Man, because before Marvel Studios existed, they sold the movie rights of Spider-Man to Sony. And every Spider-Man movie before Tom Holland was a Spider-Man was actually made by Sony. The Tobey Maguire ones, the Andrew Garfield ones, and then also Venom and Into the Spider-Verse were Sony. Sorry, I decided I actually want to go down first. Supposedly Disney offered them like a 50-50 deal on what the movies make. That's not as good a deal for Sony as it sounds like. Look at these 2 barriers in a row. It's a good thing I just got a shovel to deal with it. Oh, there better be something good back here. Otherwise, that's going to be a really annoying waste of shovels. Okay, I would have had to come back here to finish the quest, so I guess that does qualify as, like, something good. We got shuffled around, so I can use some of my other attacks with green, but they missed anyway, so... Yeah, so the 50-50 deal is still, like, vastly in Disney's favor, because Disney still has all the merchandising rights to Spider-Man. So they should have either offered, like, 75-25, or figured out some way to cut them a deal towards the merchandising. And I think, you know, the movies with Tom Holland and being in the MCU and stuff made Spider-Man do so well that, you know, Spider-Man's actually like a hot intellectual property to have right now. Plus, Spider-Verse was so good. Venom did really well in the box office. I actually haven't seen Venom. I wasn't super interested to see it, but I hear fans of the character liked it a lot. So they've said a couple times, oh yeah, it's final, Tom Holland's not going to be in the MCU anymore, or Tom Holland's not going to be Spider-Man anymore, or whatever, and then, like, oh, maybe they are back in negotiations. I don't really think this is all set in stone. I think both companies, like, released what was happening to the public in an attempt to, like, try and get fanboys complaining about it to influence one side or another into a compromise. Really, I think Disney just needs to offer them more money. So, the best ending to this, I think, would be for them to work it out, hopefully by Disney offering Sony more money, so that we can keep having more Tom Holland Spider-Man in the MCU. Because I really like Tom Holland as Spider-Man. You know, he's not the only Spider-Man. I know some people don't like him. He's, like, not their Spider-Man. They don't like how much he's related to the Iron Man mythos in the MCU. But, like, it's the MCU. That's, like, what the MCU is for, like, tying characters together. Plus, I think he has been, like, growing out of Tony's shadow. That's, like, a big part of what Far From Home is. I don't think they would do that, you know, again. Of have, you know, a villain be basically more like another one of, like, Tony Stark's angry exes. But I really like it because I think Tom Holland masters certain aspects of the Spider-Man character that never got too much attention in a visual medium. At least not in film and movies. Did you skip your turn? Because you wanted the blood? If you took your turn, I would have given you blood. But you skipped it instead, you silly Billy. Oh, tactic. That wasn't very tactical. So the best ending of this would be Disney offers Sony more money. They get to keep making the Spider-Man stuff in the MCU as they were. The, like, medium ending, I guess, would be they never work it out. And then either Tom Holland keeps being Spider-Man in Sony movies, which I don't think is going to happen, because I don't think Tom Holland and Zendaya and them want to come back for a movie that's not with Kevin Feige. But if they did, you know, it'd be good. Those movies would still be good without the MCU. It would just be weird seeing it try to make absolutely no mentions of any of the other MCU stuff, and it would be confusing, like, what they could and couldn't reference, because the first two movies had so much to do with the fact that they were in a world with Tony Stark and the Avengers. But whatever. I mean, if there was a time for the movies to stop having any Avengers references in them at all, now would be the time, because we got, you know, Spidey swinging through New York. We got, like, he really is his own hero now. But, like, I don't know. I think that's the least likely possibility. It's more likely that there'd be more Spider-Man movies by Sony with a new Spider-Man. And, like, I'm not ready for a new actor playing live-action Spider-Man, but
as victories mount,
like,
so too will resistance.
But like, that would be fine, I guess. Sony, they don't need the MCU to make good Spider-Man movies. I just rewatched Into the Spider-Verse last night on Netflix, and, like, that is not only the best Spider-Man movie of all time, but quite possibly the best superhero movie of all time. And I am such a huge fan of the MCU, but Spider-Verse is better than maybe any MCU movie. I don't know, depending on, like, how much you feel like standalone better than any of them. Maybe not, like, Infinity War and Endgame and Civil War, just because of how much, like, payoff and build-up those movies have, but as a standalone movie, man, Spider-Verse is freaking good. So yeah, best ending is that Disney offers Sony more money and gets to keep making movies with Holland in the MCU. Less good ending is either more Holland movies not in the MCU or more Spider-Man movies not in the MCU. All the, like, movies that, like, that Sinister Six movie they were supposedly gonna make and stuff like that, I just don't really have a lot of faith in those, but okay, whatever. I I like the Sinister Six in the comics. If done well, it would be very cool. Yeah, let's give you your blood tactic. And... good crit. Very nice. Worst ending would be what a lot of people are saying they want to happen, which is Disney just buys Sony and gets Spider-Man licensed back that way. That is not what we want. That is how we actually head towards an actual freaking dystopian future. Disney owns too much stuff already. Like, I don't want to throw the word monopoly around, but like they own too much popular culture. And I love Disney movies, and I love Star Wars, and I love Marvel movies, and Pixar, and the Muppets. I don't care about ESPN, but I just want to remind you that that's a thing they also own. Now that they own Fox also, it's like... I don't know. I'm afraid of Disney owning too much media, because it's going to make them make crappy business decisions that they know they can make because they don't have much competition. Studios, whether it's movies or video games, in a capitalistic society, movies, shows, video games, any of that stuff is going to be better if the studios making them have some sort of competition, have a reason to make them good and not just watchable. Nintendo is a better company because... stupid multiplier. Nintendo is a better company because it has to compete with Sony and Microsoft for video games. Netflix is a better company for having to compete with Hulu. Kind of a local Lehigh Valley thing, but Wawa is better for having to compete with Sheetz. You know, that strive to be better so that you don't lose your customer base, the competition is really necessary. And we can't just keep giving Disney everything. If Disney bought Sony, that just would be another nail in the coffin that is culture. We can't... They own too much of our childhoods already. I'm sure Disney would do fun stuff with the license, like what they've done with Star Wars. That's not the point. We just cannot allow that to happen. Alright, so we'll take this stuff.
For a task well performed.
And, is there anything I can throw out for this Jade? Not really, but it's okay. I can drop 375. Alright, let's see our level ups. I want to see you guys hit level 3. Come on, guys.
Driving out corruption is an endless battle.
We also got the immunity mask, which is a neat item for the leper. Okay. Aw, Tactic. Tactic, you're the only level 2 character in the camp now. Oh man, you needed 2 more resolve points. I guess we're gonna have to take Tactic on a mission sometime, on like a level 3 mission, and they'll just be stressed out, but they'll deal with it. Alright, On Guard, but Flawed Release, Shadow Dancer. Vecron got Last Gasp, but is Ascetic. And Green got Clumsy. Oh, you're clumsy, Green. Alright, we'll find a way to level up Tactic,
Women
though.
and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All
Okay.
will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Okay, so a day long awaited, word of our predicament has spread, and a new crop of aspiring corpses stepped from the stagecoach. 6 more recruits than usual. So let's see if 2 of those recruits are usable. Nice. Level 3. Wait, where are the level 3s? No! You jerks, I want level 3 units. I don't want level 2s or 1s or 0s. That's what this episode was all about. I'm too stubborn. I'm too stubborn. I'm sticking by my guns. I'm not taking you anymore unless you're level 3. Sorry, but the people whose names I'm going to assign to you deserve better than a, like, level 2 character that I'm not going to want to use ever. So, alright. Is there... I don't know, is there a decent, like, short intermediate mission. We'll keep our eyes open for a short intermediate mission that we can take tactic on sometime. How about that? That should be fun, right? I mean, maybe this one. This one might not be too bad. And we do need to keep training our jesters. But anyway, this has been the Comic Foil. Shadow Dancer, I'm going to take you to the Abbey. Can we upgrade the... Oh, hey! The Crier is here now, too. And the Caretaker. They're filling up more and more of the slots. We used up a lot of our crests. We actually could upgrade the Cloister if we had a few more crests. But that's alright, I'm going to leave Shadow Dancer here anyway. Alright, I haven't shown you guys, like, every upgrade that I've made to the town before. Sometimes it's just a little bit too boring, I feel like. And we can start actually thinking about some of these upgrades, because the town is so close to being all fixed up. I feel like the bank would be a good place to start if I could just get a crap ton more portraits. Cartographer's Camp, the Granary. I don't know, I pretty much have to... We pretty much have to complete all the basic town things before we can even think about doing any of that stuff. And that means upgrading the Survivalist, the Nomad Wagon, which I've never done anything with. Ooh, Dark Tambourine. Death Blow Resist. Less stress as the torch is low. Okay, that's neat. Anyway, this has been Lord Foil, and I will catch you next time. Have a good one.